Welcome to Germany versus USA. Today we're going to talk about summer camps. Ferienlager. This one time in band camp. I mean, this is something that's very American to me. A summer camp where you send off your kids for like 6 weeks somewhere like in the woods or like, whatever. And they're gone for 6 weeks and just do like hang out in like summer camps, right?
And the parents are just like, thank
God.
God.
Kids are gone. Playing the flute, okay, whatever.
I think so. I mean, I went to summer camps as a kid, in the stereotypical summer camps in which you're thinking of.
Right.
And then when I got older, I went to sporting camps, mainly for soccer. And then when I got a little older than that, I was on a traveling soccer team.
Okay.
So basically, my parents always had me very busy in the summer to kind of keep me out of trouble.
So how long is like the summer camp usually? Because I mean, in Germany, to me, like a Ferienlager, I've never actually been to one, but they last for like, like a week, 10 days, perhaps 2 weeks, but they're usually not like for, over a longer period of time.
There's definitely camps like that are, week, 2 weeks. One in particular that I went to was at least 3 weeks, and then they had a different session. And you really knew the kids whose parents loved them or not if they got picked up at the end of the session. Or if they were just going to be rolled over into the next one.
Just another camp, another camp, another camp.
But the one I went to as a kid, I wasn't a Boy Scout, but the camp I went to, I learned to shoot.
Like guns?
Yeah, learned to shoot guns.
Oh, that's interesting.
Rode horses. Start a fire with sticks, zip
kind of
lines. Yeah, stuff that you probably think of as kind of like American summer camp. Like
redneck summer camp?
Well, not, yeah, redneck, but you know what I mean. So
right.
It's very stereotypical in that. And then you had, of course, you
very practical things that you learn, right?
Practical things, especially from the part of the country that I'm from, which is very rural, where those things are kind of necessary in some senses. So learned a lot about that. And then, just kind of hung out, made friends, and all people from the camp weren't necessarily from your city.
So they would come from different areas?
Yeah, so they come from different regions, and then they would intentionally split you up. So if they knew if they knew you had like 5 people from the same city, those 5 people weren't going to be in the same cabin.
So it's also like a good social experience,
right?
I guess?
Yeah, and it was before Facebook and everything like that. So if you really wanted to keep up with someone, you had to try.
The mail address, like not the email address, but their mailing address.
Yeah.
So the German Ferienlager, or the German summer camps, they are often like organized by the Christian organizations, sometimes by schools, I guess. And they do like in my village, for example, they always made like a bike ride, like a 30-40 kilometer bike ride to a place, and that's where they actually did the summer camp for I think like 10 days.
You would ride the bike, like what?
They rode the bike. I mean, they had like cars going there and bringing all the equipment and stuff. But they actually the participants of the Ferienlager, they would ride the bike to.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's cool, and that's actually they did that all the year. But I'm from a very like also rural area in Germany. And I think it was the katholische Kirche, the Catholic Church that organized that.
Yeah, I want to say the camp that I went to was also a Christian camp, or something.
As a kid, you don't realize what they're doing with you. Also, it's like
I'm trying.
We're praying every morning, and you're like, yeah, sure. I don't know why they do that, but
like,
it's just
where's my bread? And yeah. So I think it was, and of course, there's plenty of Christian camps here still, and then you also, as you get older and if someone's involved with the church, they'll go on other camps and different things in the summer to kind of continue that. And I think the older you get, the more religious it becomes.
Yeah.
In the U.S., we have Boy Scouts and we have Girl Scouts.
Yeah.
And a Boy Scout...
It's like Pfadfinder?
Yeah, because that's my question. Do y'all have that?
Oh, man, that's a good question. I think we do. But I don't know anyone who did that. I didn't exchange to France when I was like in 10th or 11th grade, and actually my exchange partner, he was a French Boy Scout, And we went into the woods, like right next to his house, like made a fire and made like spaghetti on the fire. But in Germany, I did not come across it very often. Put some comments down there and like, are you a Pfadfinder or not?
You're an Eagle Scout, and to like to be an Eagle Scout, and also to be different stages of a Boy Scout. Well, no, you have to do stuff. So you have to you have to be involved in like a charity, or you have to, like maybe teach someone else how to build a fire from scratch, or survival skills. There's all different types of patches and stages to move up to achieve that.
Cool.
So it's it's definitely a goal-driven thing. It's not just like some guy who just stayed in Boy Scouts so he's 18.
Fire.
Yeah. Well, let me get on my phone and just order that dinner. So summer camps, we both have them. I think in America they're a little longer, but other than that, it's what they are. If y'all have comments on it or share any stories, we'd love to hear it.
Yeah, would love to know like if there are like German Boy Scouts out there, and I don't know if there's German Girl Scouts. I don't think there. I'm not sure. I would love to know more about that. Actually, I didn't research that before the episode, so you guys help me out now.
No, take it easy.
Cheers.
Pack it up, son, bring it on home. Drag your feet and hang your head all you want. How's the weather and how's it snow? Or is it...
Microphone. Testing the sound on the microphone. Phony phone, phone to phone. Microbiology is a subject I did not enjoy in school. Ding ding, ba ba dum boom boom.